Satnam, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Welcome to my channel, yeah. I got, when I was pooping this morning, this download that like your manifestations are happening before you even like set an intention, actually, okay? And it feels a little bit kind of like almost familiar. Like maybe I've said this before, but I feel like maybe that familiarity is also like the magic, maybe it's this deja vu kind of vibe. Okay, it's kind of like, how you think when you text somebody but then you don't really, and then you're like, oh fuck. It's almost something like that. Like you think, oh, I want to manifest something, or I want to, or you just think of something and then like it just happens. Okay, but I feel like there's more, like things happen even maybe before you think of it, and you're like, oh, this would have, like, I would have needed this in the future or something like that. Okay, like I feel like it's almost like your spirit or something is like winning the race with your matrix, or winning the race with your demands or something like that. Okay, like it's won the race, your spirit's won the race. Okay, let's continue. Let's see what the message is. The star, yeah, you've won the race. Okay, like, and the race was always against yourself, right? Like it was always against your highest, not against, but you were always competing with yourself or whatever. Even when you weren't, you were actually, right? Because reflections, etc., etc. But I feel like you're in such a state or such a consciousness now that, or you're about to be, right? Like I feel like you're already there. Okay, like even that little, just that little like knowing is all that you need to be and stay in that consciousness. But it's this like vibe of no more need for manifestation. Okay, because like something about like either the process of manifesting, or I'm hearing even the idea of manifesting is like changing to such an extent. Like, interesting. I feel like, what's happening? It's almost like you have no more need anymore. Like your reality is about to be this way that like there's going to be nothing wrong. Does that make sense? There's going to be no need. You're not going to want to manifest because things are just going to happen, or you're just going to something like that. Like your reality is just going to happen for you, okay? Because it's kind of like, what's the point of being this like divine creator if I always have to do something? Just do the thing for me. Matrix, do your job, motherfucker. You know? Ten of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, I don't have time to count. I don't wanna. I don't wanna do the bill, like in the. Like, I came to play. What you talking about work? What you talking about manifesting? That's the energy I'm getting here, okay? What you talking about, like, fuck. So the star with the Ten of Pentacles reversed, like your consciousness is in such a higher vibration, in such a higher vibration that, again, like worldly things just don't matter for you. And I feel like because it doesn't matter for you, you're like about to sit on a yacht in the French Riviera. Confirmation, lovely. Shit like that. But it's gonna be like I don't know, like it's not something that you're gonna be manifesting. It's just gonna be happening because that's your energy. Okay, it's just happening because, right? And I feel like I just heard despite that, and I feel like with that kind of high level of consciousness, you're gonna be ascending more consciously, okay? You may have thought that your 3D reality is gonna like be you scraping by and maybe just have enough, or like, just be reasonably comfortable or something. No, I didn't feel like that's it, okay? Like, even if you thought you were gonna have a Ten of Pentacles, no, you're a star. You're like an actual divinity or something like that, right? So like your reality is reflecting that without you needing to ask it. I feel like that's the main crux of this reading. Like, reality is doing things without you needing to ask it, because that's just what your energy is now, okay? Yeah, the Chariot, look at you. Look at you. I do that. And now the Ten of Pentacles is upright, because of course, I feel like that kind of sign energy was like, like, when are you gonna learn? You're a god. Come on, you're kind of like, because literally it's just about playing, it's just about enjoying. And like, I guess some of us might enjoy doing ceremony or something like that, but there's something about I don't know, you're gonna be too busy actually living life, actually living the high life, actually living as a god, okay? Your energy kind of speaks for itself, and the matrix just like has to give it to you. Even before you recognize, how like they say before we make a conscious decision, our subconscious or our mind, the neurons already fired. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting here, especially in regards to your manifestation. Things are just gonna pop up and you're gonna be like, oh, I can see how I would have wanted this, okay? But now I have it, so I don't want it anymore, or something like that, but I have it, so lovely. Okay, so we have the Two of Wands reverse. I'm seeing something about like the future or foresight. But I feel like that's the message, like, I don't want to say your future vision was incorrect. I just want to say you were seeing it only to the level or amount that you were able to actually fully comprehend at that point. And it's so much fucking better. Like, it's not even doubly better. It's like -2 compared to 4. You get what I'm saying? It's like crazy much better, okay? Obviously, as we know. Okay, let's get the other cards. The Queen of Swords reverse, the Three of Wands. See, I feel like you're already in this, like, knowing that not only does it get better, but I already feel like you're in that it is better state of consciousness, right? Hence why it is only getting better, etc., etc. But I feel like that's not necessarily the message. The message isn't about actually your consciousness, because I feel like you have that kind of figured out or something like that. The message here is just like how this high level of consciousness is affecting your process, okay? Because I feel like, again, your process itself is expanding as well, okay? Excuse me. And the Ace of Swords, Lily. This is very divine, okay? Like the beginner, I'm hearing the Alpha and Omega divinity, right? This isn't like some kind of individualized temperance, earth angel, starseed energy. This is source consciousness. This is Alpha and Omega consciousness, okay? Interesting that I would say Alpha and Omega consciousness, because I rarely say that, right? So there's maybe something significant for you with that. I'm also seeing the High Priestess card in my mind. So, you know how we know, how people believe that like God knows best and God knows what we want before we even ask, etc., etc. Like, you're about to live that reality, okay? You're about to literally listen, like when I say you're about to live that reality of being like a favored by God or a favored by self, or like, it doesn't really matter how you see this, I don't care. Okay. But like when we say that, people think like, I'm gonna be healthy and live to 80 and having money, and like, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about New Jerusalem. I'm talking about heaven on earth, okay? Like, you are about to fully experience or I feel like you are experiencing this already, but you're about to fully experience this almost nirvana like state where you lack desire almost, okay? The only desire being that of existence itself, that of the I am, like being, okay? Because everything in existence has that spark of desiring to be I am. Anyway, you're going to be lacking desire because everything is just going to be met, okay? And I'm talking about physically, and I'm also talking about spiritually. Physically, I'm talking about money, health, blah, 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 but that's so small. Spiritually, I'm talking also about, like, instead of money, I'm talking about life force. Instead of health, I'm talking about, like, your God body. Your verheerlikte lichaam is what we say in Afrikaans. Your, let's say your light body. You get what I'm saying? You're like being God in flesh, etc., etc., okay? You're starting to, I feel like your body is like people have been, or like you have been sensing this and feeling this spiritually. You might have been feeling this in your body as well. I actually want to say your body is about to start showing you that you are a divinity, okay, as well. It's not just reality, but I feel like your physicality, like this, like your highest has grounded in fully, and your body is about to show you that you are a god, okay? Like your actual DNA is doing this now. It's not just a metaphysical thing anymore. It's like your body is showing you, okay? 4 of Cups, 10 of Wands reverse, and the 8 of Swords. I feel like that is sufficient, actually, like, because I feel like that energy was just me thinking I have to say more, but I feel like that's also something that's leaving. You're just about to be like in crazy, crazy divinity, right? You already are, but it's becoming so much better. Bye, guys. What the thing? You know what I mean?